So what happens when you buy 10 different things from 10 different people from 10 different sites? How do you keep track of all that? And if you've been watching the episodes, you know that I keep everything on a spreadsheet, what I buy and what it costs. But what you haven't seen yet is that when I order something, what do I do when it's ordered? If I have it and it's on order, I list it with an O. And then in red, I place who and where I ordered it from. That way I can go back to Facebook, check my direct messages for that seller and see what the names and what the terms of that sale were and the shipping date. And people that you buy from on Facebook should send you the shipping info right away. If they don't, something's wrong. And if you're gonna pay fast, which you should always do if you buy something on Facebook, they should also extend that same courtesy to you and send you the shipping information as soon as they have it. I had a couple of times where a seller was gonna be on vacation or let me know ahead of time that they were gonna be shipping at a certain date. And if so, I placed that note inside my spreadsheet to let me know at a later time when I do check what the notes were and what the shipping terms were. And if that date passed, I simply send a friendly reminder asking them, have you sent that out yet? And could I get that shipping info, please?
Where's my stuff?
And every time I've asked for that, they've accommodated and they've sent the shipping info that very day. And at this time, at this recording date, I haven't had anybody scam me or fake a listing and not ship anything to me. So in that regard, I've been lucky. But if anybody does that to me, guess what? I'm documenting this
Cause I'd find you.
Okay, so now I guess I've given it away. You saw two things in there that I haven't shared that I bought. I bought a Dianoga Trash Monster and a Jabba playset. So this is how I got them. And plus, I think we're gonna get about 2 figures. So I'm gonna keep that a secret, but let's dive into the Dianoga Trash Monster and Jabba. So this was a special case because on Facebook, there's a thing called ISO. And I didn't know what this meant. It was like the first time I saw LOL back in the whatever it was. I was like, lol, what the heck is lol? ISO. When you see that on a Facebook group, it just means in search of. So I put some things that I needed, and one of them was a Dianoga Trash Monster. And when I was doing the research, here's what the Dianoga Trash Monster looks like in the movies, and here is where this Dianoga Trash Monster comes from. It's the Death Star playset.
Here's the new Star Wars Death Star space station.
And this thing was pretty cool. If I had it when I was a kid, I would probably store all of my figures on there, and I would have had some like epic battles with Darth Vader and Luke and Leia and Han escaping and going into the trash chute. A lot of people would lose the Dianoga Trash Monster. It would end up in the bathtub, it would end up in the mud outside, and the foam that went inside the trash compactor, it just turned into sand.
Dust. Wind. Dude.
So I was looking at a few on eBay, but I wanted to see what was out there on Facebook, and they don't come around that often. I don't think I've ever seen a Dianoga Trash Monster being advertised for sale on Facebook. And granted, I'm new, so there's that too. So someone got back to me in about 7 minutes on a direct message saying that they had one, but they wanted about $100 for it. It was in great condition and I still need it for my collection and I want to get it graded, but I wanted to check eBay just to make sure. So I went to eBay and I found a trash monster that appears, and I say appears because you can't inspect the figure in person, so all we have to go on when you buy online is speculation. It appeared to be the same great quality as the person on Facebook. Now, the person that I saw on Facebook, I have seen others deal with and buy and sell to. I know his reputation, I know it was good. So when comparing that to the eBay seller, his rep was good online. His description said that this was kept in a museum quality care, and his initial asking price was lower than the person on Facebook. Plus it was a best offer, so I decided to make an offer for $10 lower and see what happened. And the seller on eBay responded right away and we made the deal. I did let the seller on Facebook know about the situation up front. I let him know that I was doing that deal on eBay the whole time at the same time that he was contacting me. I was very upfront and he was very understanding of me. We were very understanding of each other. Again, he declined. I took no offense. And I hope he took no offense, which he said he didn't. So the pros and the cons in the situation of eBay versus Facebook. eBay, I got a better deal. On Facebook, I know this person's reputation. I know that this figure that he was selling was stellar. I know I would be getting a quality piece. The piece that I saw on eBay looked similar in quality, plus I was getting a better deal. So I decided to go with the person on eBay, and we'll just have to see how that plays out. So the other news, that I'm really excited about. Here's my original Jabba, and I used to have the playset when I was a kid, but I have no idea what happened to it. Maybe I let a friend use it, then they moved, or I moved away to college, my parents got rid of it, but maybe it's like sitting in my grandma's garage or attic. And she's just one day gonna call me and said, hey, I found this, do you want it? Or maybe she kept it for herself and is like playing with it on the weekends. And maybe she has a bigger and better collection than I do. Thank you, Grandma. And I'm excited about this buy because this was my first auction buy. Those things are super addictive. So disclaimer, if you need 100 figures, do not go to an auction because you will buy 100 figures. I swear to you, you will. So they're super fun, especially when there aren't that many people on there and something comes up that you need and nobody's bidding on it, and it's like you won the lottery because you get it for such a great deal. So for the Jabba playset, I guess I was in the right place at the right time because I don't remember anybody bidding on it because I got it fairly easy. Maybe somebody put one bid in and then I put another bid in and that was it. So I've seen those go for 150 and up, not without the box. Without the box, you can probably double that price, but I've seen those go for great condition inside a comic book store for $150 in, good condition. And this one was in great condition, and plus it came with extra pieces for the hookah and the chain that goes around Salacious. So I bought that for $110, and I thought that was a great deal. And plus, cover your ears if you don't want to hear this, but I also bought a Burger King glass. And because I have a little Burger King glass collection, so I was glad to add that to my set. Shh, don't tell anybody because I'm only supposed to be focused on the main line. So don't tell anybody that I bought that because I did, and I liked it. As of right now, that hasn't come in. So if I don't do it on this episode, I'll have to unbox the Jabba and the Dianoga Trash Monster on the next episode. But I just wanted to tell you how excited I was that I got it. Sorry, Nerdville here. All right, so let's pick up a figure because we got to stay track on that part. The big tuna himself, Bib Fortuna. And this is Bib Fortuna. So he's a scary looking character, but his head noodles wrap around his body, his chest plate, his different texture of his coat, and his staff. This character is a very well done piece from Kenner, and it really does not get the attention it deserves. We found one on eBay for $25. So the back of the coat has a little bit of wear on it, but following my third rule, use what I have. I have a Bib Fortuna with a pretty good coat, so I'm gonna use that coat and swap it out with this Bib Fortuna if I see it and I deem that the coat isn't good enough. So that's what we're gonna do if we get this character, and we did. It comes with all of the original pieces, and I'm gonna put the coat that I have on mine. It's actually in better condition, so I can swap out coats just like NFL players swap out jerseys. So we picked it up for $25 after we asked for a price reduction because of his quote quality. So let's go to some gratifying unboxing scenes, shall we? So I'm glad that we went through that whole experience on Facebook and eBay, just to compare that In Search Of can be a useful tool to finding things that are really hard to find. If you just ask somebody does have something. It's amazing. Usually it's accessories that people are trying to find, like a gun, like a cape, like a little helmet that Leia had. And the thing that I want to try to find next using ISO is the little instruction manual or the catalog that came with my Tauntaun box. I think that would be cool to find. And I think I'm only gonna find that on Facebook, asking people, do they have one? Because it's rarely gonna come up in somebody's selling lots. It's usually you asking for it and somebody deciding, yeah, I can sell this, or I have an extra one, I'm gonna get rid of it and make some money. That's how you're gonna find it. And that's why ISO, In Search Of, is a really good option on Facebook. Okay, so for those of you who have stayed this long, we've hit 100 subscribers on my channel, and because you watched this video and you stayed for the whole thing, all you have to do right now is type the word win inside the chat. And if you do, that will earn you 5 entries. Okay, the prize is a secret. I did a clue in the last episode, so if you watch that one, you know what it is already. But my next video is devoted entirely to giving away this prize, and plus we're gonna buy some figures. So you have to be a sub, you have to like the video, and in the comments, you have to type the word win. And if you do that on this video, you get 5 extra entries. And if you wanna watch the next episode, when I'm actually gonna announce what the prize is, then you get 1 extra entry, which means you can get up to 6 entries. But it's my way of saying thank you for being a part of the channel. It's my way of thanking the people who have been with me early, which is you. That's why I'm letting you know in this episode, if you stayed this long, I wanna reward you, give you 5 extra entries, and give you guys a better chance of winning whatever it is. It almost slipped out. I almost said what it was right now. Wow, you guys are good. You guys almost got it out of me. You guys are tricky. So I'll be checking the comments 3 days after I post, so everyone has 3 days to type in the word win to get those 5 extra entries. So subscribe, like, comment the word win. So good luck and thanks for supporting me. I was really stoked about the Dianoga Trash Monster. I'm super stoked about the Jabba, and I can't wait to do like an entire video just on Jabba. I'm super excited. Don't miss that one. And thanks for being a part of my journey. I'll see you guys later. Thanks. If you're new to the channel, check out the welcome video, or just check out the next episode. And please subscribe if you want to follow the journey. And remember, there is no shame in being a Padawan.